Welcome to the void, everyone!
We haven't been yelling, but we're yelling.
We're yelling today.
Yelling into the void with...
Softly. Devon and Eileen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooch this way.
Eileen is losing her voice.
Yep. So you get to hear my raspy ass.
Yeah, sexy.
I don't know why it's happening. I could just be smoking too many cigarettes, which... could be the cold weather. Could be because I'm old. I don't know.
Who knows?
Or just exhausted all the time. So, like, that could be it, too.
You still eating that bagel?
You like that deep voice over there I got going on?
So, me and Eileen were talking earlier about Muriel's wedding.
Yeah, oh my god. Devon's never seen it. And I'm
I'll
over here, like, thinking, like, it might have been, like, a Paradox-type movie because it was, like, really boring, but it was something, like, you had to watch.
Oh, those Mandela effects?
Yeah. But I looked it up and I found it, and I made her watch the
trailer.
The trailer for it. So, essentially, it's about this, she's, like, Australian or whatever. She's obsessed with ABBA and having, like, her dream wedding. She gets married to this guy so he can get a green card and be in the swimming Olympics or whatever. And because, like, she wanted this big, gorgeous husband. Not all it's cut out to be. And then she meets, like, this really slutty girl. And they become really good friends. And she finally feels normal. And then her friend gets sick. And she ends up taking care of her.
Oh, and that leads into our much previous conversation about, you were talking about love and the types of love.
Oh.
So, like, if something were to happen to Eileen, my love is so deep for her that I would be there through it all to help her.
I feel like that is love.
That is love.
That is love. I am there for you to support you through the good times, through the bad times, through the ups, through the downs, without judgment. That is love. That is unconditional love. And the thing that I was thinking about this morning when I had mentioned, you know, my morning thoughts, like, why is it that from an early age we are taught that our bodies are what is going to get us that form of love?
Listen up, folks.
Okay? As women especially, we are taught that our bodies hold no value if we lose our virginity, if we show our breasts, if we expose ourselves in the typical ways that a male would do. And again, I'm not really feminist. I'm not really misogynistic. I don't care which side of the spectrum you fall on. This is just my opinion on things, and I kind of want to understand how other people feel about this. It could just be my fucking morning thoughts. But I want to know. So, when you fall in love with somebody...
You have one smoking.
Yeah, I'm good like that. You're all giddy. You're all excited. I'm no longer falling on the spectrum of looking for butterflies because now that I'm older, I realize those butterflies are just my body telling me to run. But, like... You do things together. You want to understand more about that person. You want to learn about their past. You want to understand that every little fight that you have isn't necessarily a fight that is against each other, but the fact that you've triggered something in that person from a trauma that they've had before. So when it comes to sex, like, I feel like, yeah, the lust factor comes in, right?
Yeah, it's like that new feeling of, ooh, it's like that shiny new toy.
It's that chemical combination.
That too, you know, where it comes together and it just seems to click.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you know, you meet someone and you're complete strangers, but something seems to click and now all of a sudden you're flirting.
Right?
You know?
So, like, I would consider young love more of a lustful like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at it as. And we're looking at each other as, like, what are the benefits and what are the negatives versus how can we build together. So, like, I don't understand why somewhere along the lines in history, sex became this thing where it's only shared between one man and one woman.
Right.
Because it's like, it's a body. You sit there and you say, oh, I've met my soulmate. Someone I want to spend eternity with, both in this world and in the next, or in this cycle or in the next. And it's like, that's your soul. Your soul isn't partaking in this sexual experience. Mindfully, yes. Vibrationally and energy-wise, yes. But your body is doing the physical thing. So why is it that when you're using your body just to go out and, how was it said? Get a nut?
Yeah,
Squirrel getting its nut? Is that how it said?
Because
Something like
you're
that?
all over the fucking place.
Yeah, or like you just want to go out and get your nut off and that's it. There's no emotions, there's no attachment. Some people can do that, some people can't. But when did
And
it be...
other people lie to themselves.
Yeah, lie to themselves or lie to their partners. Like, oh, I would never cheat on you, but meanwhile, like, you've cheated on me like 6 times.
I'm sorry. I understand that you can be flirtatious with someone and still be in love and have a partner. But the fact of the matter is continuing to do that, you know what I mean? It's different on like a personal level. Like I'm going to the store, of course I'm going to flirt with the store clerk.
Yeah, you get the attention.
You get the attention.
And I don't want to necessarily make it like an
for-
attention whore
I'm
thing. You're not looking for it.
attention, But it's nice to have a friendly
Interaction.
comfortable, where you can throw things at each other, but you know it's never going to happen.
Well, not only you know it's never going to happen, you would never let it happen.
Right?
It's just a confidence booster. It's this person, it makes you feel a little bit better about yourself.
But the fact of the matter is if you see, let's say, like our Valentine's Day post, you know what I mean? And you reach out, and I know you have a wife and a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't
what
be.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I understand. Yes, like my post. Please go ahead. Share it with your buddies. Okay?
Yeah, show your wife. She'll come over and do a session with us, and you can have the whole fucking pictures for yourself.
Exactly.
Of your wife.
Don't be like, oh, I wish there was more to these photos, or, what's going on.
Yeah,
like,
did that happen? Skeezies.
Yes.
Skeezies, stay out the fucking inboxes, because at the end of the day, it's unwanted, unnatural attention. We're not going to stroke your ego. We're not going to make it okay that you're fucking sitting here lying and cheating.
That doesn't mean that it's okay to message me when you have a new child.
You are crossing a major boundary, not only with your own relationship, not only with your own children, your family unit.
Making you feel uncomfortable.
Making you feel uncomfortable, and he's crossing a boundary in your fucking relationship because he knows you got a fucking man.
I understand
that
this is a podcast, and we're here to entertain you.
Entertain and support and uplift. We are not going to fucking...
We're not here to wreck people's fucking
No.
homes.
Fuck that. Wreck it. Go to your wife and tell her what the fuck you did.
Oh.
Be open and honest, and then see where the fuck she wants to go about that. Are you hurting her by lying to her?
Yes.
Yes. Are you hurting yourself and your family by lying to her? Yes. You might not see it now. It might be this big fucking turn on that you're secretly doing this shit.
Now, that means you're gonna.
It's gonna come out. No matter what you put out there, positive or negative, it's gonna fucking come back. Mm-hmm. She'll either find out one day, or someone else is gonna fucking find out. And I really hope fucking someone sees this and fucking knows who the fuck you are, and is like, hey, so this might be about your fucking husband. And she does some digging. By the way, I'm fucking Sherlock Holmes on crack. Any of you bitches need some help, I will find out who, what, where, when, and why within like 30 minutes. And if I can't do it, Devin's in on it too. We have a whole networking source at our disposal.
We have henchmen.
We let the truth come out.
We do. And that's why I wanted to bring it up, because, it's unruly.
Unruly, disrespectful, disgraceful. To me, it's absolutely fucking disgusting. No, that ain't no man.
You were a fuckboy.
No, not even a fuckboy. You don't even deserve that title because you got a wife. If you were a fuckboy, you'd just be out there fucking everything.
So
you got a fucking
cucaracha.
wife. No, fuck the cucaracha too. You're a fucking scumbag. You're not worthy of her love. You're not worthy of her attention. You're not worthy of her devotion to you.
Your kids don't deserve to know you.
No, because the kids' relationship and the sexual relationship between the parents
you're setting
or
a
whatever,
bad example for your family.
you're hurting your wife And your children are going to see that eventually. You're hurting your relationship because whether you believe it or not, and I've expressed this to Thomas multiple times, children pick up on your energy.
Yeah.
If you're out there flirting with other women and you have boys, those children are going to be like, oh, it's okay to flirt with other women while I'm out, but my wife's at home and I can sit there and say, don't say that to my kids. You're just creating a generational fucking problem. You're not growing a man. You're raising another boy to fucking step into the world. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
None of it's okay. Same thing goes for women. Same thing goes for women, because there's a lot of hoes that are laying up in their marital fucking bed right now, taking pictures of themselves with their husbands are out fucking at work, and she's talking to like 5 different guys seeing who could get a dick appointment that day. Well, her kid's sleeping in the next room.
My fucking next thing is... Oh, are you right?
I'm angry now. I'm yelling. Okay, we're good.
The thing is if you're fucking able to do such things... I lost my train of thought.
Why can't you be open and honest about it? If y'all are both doing that shit behind each other's backs, why can't you just be like, oh, okay? Does that go back to that societal fucking thing where, like, it has to be one man and one woman? Is it just because you were raised to think that it'd be wrong to have different people?
Is it...
Shush, what are you barking about?
You're not setting a good example for your relationship, but what if you also have a daughter?
Yup.
You know what I mean? Like, you're showing her that daddy is a fucking...
A pimp. We're trying to be.
Is a dirty man, you know?
And it's okay and acceptable because that's how my dad was.
Yup. You know what I mean? Like, it's
not
okay.
My dad personally, I don't know.
And then, that's where I was getting at. You know what bothers me is when women get off of with one dude and they had a baby, blah, blah, blah. They all of a sudden, when they're with a new dude, they're pregnant.
I didn't do that.
You didn't, but I know a couple women out there. And it's nothing against them, but, like, where was your head at?
Their heads were at, I was a housewife and a married person, or I was in a committed relationship with this thing, and it didn't work out, so let me just try and redo this with this man real quick and hope that it works out for the best.
You know what? I'd like to quote...
That's what that is.
I'd like to quote someone very famous... Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Yup, that's a keep a nigga baby.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
I love that quote. And I love him. Oh, that, or like Thomas even brought it up because he goes onto that dark side of male court system TikTok. Kind of like the women dive down their side. The men have a side too, and I wasn't aware of that.
Oh yeah, and what is it?
So he's like, there's a red pill and a blue pill. There's men's courts rights and child right advocates, and like, I'm like, okay, awesome, you got that support, but I'm over here trying to like push you to do the right things anyway. So he's like, yeah, it doesn't apply to us, but he's like, there are women that will go out there and they'll have one kid and it'll fail. So they're like, fuck it, I'll just go get knocked up by the next rich motherfucker, and if it doesn't work out, I got child support off of 2 baby daddies.
Right?
And because the child support level goes down with each kid that you have.
Yeah.
So right now, I think Tom pays 25% or whatever it is for the 2 children.
Right.
For the one child, it's like 22%. If he were to have another one, I would lose percentage. But because I'm the first baby mama, I get a higher percentage than the next one would have.
Wow.
So it's like, it's crazy. It's a maniacal monopoly. It's like just a way for people to make fucking money. And there is a very rare breed of men that are out there doing it too. They're called couch surfers, and they stay home and take care of the kid. And then when it doesn't work out with that baby mama, they're on the phone finding a new baby mama to knock up. And they take the kid with them and act like the baby mama has a problem. But meanwhile, she can't watch the kid because she was the only one working. She can't watch the kid because she was the only one paying all the fucking bills. He can't support the kid on his own. Like, it goes both ways. And it's not okay to use your children as fucking pawns. Monopoly fucking assets to fucking live your fucking life. It's not.
No.
Thomas pays his child support. Seriously, he put in that he made $40,000 or some shit like that when he first started that job, when everything happened. I know he's making at least 70. He got a raise. He got a bonus. He got a settlement that came in, or not a settle. Yeah, he got a settlement that came in, and he got money from his grandma.
Well, no wonder he's
So
like, don't worry about paying.
yeah, exactly. So, but that's the thing, though. We have the other house. It's still in both of our names. I would
But why
technically
isn't he
have to
paying
buy him
anything?
out.
Yeah, but he's still not paying anything.
Well, realistically, I'm going to
Rhoda.
be getting 40 grand on top of whatever it is for the hassle of having to put the house together, what he owed me and everything else. So, like, I'm not complaining. We work together. Like I told him, I help you, you help me. Right now, I am in a position where I can help you get your cars. I can help you get back and forth to work. I can make sure that our children still see their father. If you guys need food, my house is stocked. 3 years from now, I could be in a whole different fucking position. The economy is going bad. Unless I get this homestead up and running, realistically, how many people are going to be coming and pay for pictures? It's a luxury. It's like when coronavirus happened. I could do weddings, but a lot of people are going to be like, I'm going to take my own newborn pictures because I can't afford to go and see her this year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wait around for the mini and pay the smaller amount of money, but still get, you know, the experience with Eileen, the photographer, and the memories captured with my kids. That's what people do when they don't have the money coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They decide to cut back on luxuries.
I want to get my car detailed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking scrape 2 pennies together to
get it done. And I understand completely. But we all have that. It's the roller coaster. We have the ups and downs.
Right?
So with Thomas, I'm like, right now I'm up. I can help you.
Ready?
When you're up, you got to help me. And that's it.
We're yelling into the void.
Yay!
Ah!
We're so squirrely today.
We are so squirrely today. And that was a lapse in the recording.
It went back to the energy.
It goes back to the energy that, you know, about love, and there's different types of love, and it shouldn't be one type of love, but the fact of the matter is it shouldn't be this hard to find sexual love and a deeper connection to a person past the sexualness. You know what I mean? And if you're with someone and you're able to just pass on that person, what was the point?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel that you know what I mean, that you can dedicate your time to someone else.
Yeah, that is one huge thing that a lot of people don't realize, that whether you're in an open relationship, a typical monogamous relationship, or it's just you and your partner, you're going to get from your partner what you put into them. If you are putting your energy into other women or other men, you're not going to get the same energy from your partner. You're going to be hurting your partner. They're going to be feeling some sort of way, and that negative energy is just going to come back to you. It will create a major rift in your relationship. It will break it down. It will destroy it. Trust me.
And honestly,
I was married.
I like the fact, and I live by this, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
is that you choose to love your partner every day. You may love them, but you have to love them every day, and you have to choose that.
You have to make the choice
Even
to put
on
in
the
the
worst
effort.
days, you have to choose love over whatever feeling you might feel.
Except for circumstances when things turn too toxic and get abusive.
Yes.
Because I did that. I loved hard. I loved for months, where every morning I woke up and I said, fuck this, I can't do it. And I put that negative energy into my relationship, but I tried. I stuck it out. The issue was I was the only one putting the energy in. He had checked out, and it had made him angry and bitter. And things turned very toxic, abusive, physical, mental, financial, all down that fucking list because of the energy that was put into the relationship and the effort that was put into the relationship.
You know, you guys could have talked softer to each other.
Mm-hmm. Or it would have been nicer. I couldn't have been like, why the fuck can't you do this?
Or,
like, I was mothering him. I became his mother.
Walk away from the situation. I'm not saying you always have to settle everything
Mm-hmm.
here and now, sometimes when you're asked the hard questions, you have to be like, I don't have an answer for that.
Part of me kind of wishes, and I've discussed this with him too, so it's not like it's a big thing, but like it took us, what, 6 months to get back to being somewhat friends and respectable with each other.
Right?
Here we are a year later, and we talk on the phone for 3 hours a day.
Right?
And we're constantly talking about the kids, and we're talking about advice with our relationships and what's going to happen with things if I were to die, if he were to die, how our partners can interact with our children better, how we can become more of a family unit together. Like, maybe if we had just waited that 6 months and taken a separation, we could have gotten back to being friends. But I feel like, and we both feel like this, it would have eventually came back to the toxicity. Because now we know how to speak to each other, but when we were together, we were constantly rebuilding that wall.
You guys were too close to see that because you guys were attacking each other's boundaries way too often.
Too often, yeah.
Like you said in our previous podcast, it's about triggering each other and working through those triggers. And sometimes it's really hard.
It's so hard.
Rick!
Hey, Rick. Pickle Rick?
No, not Pickle Rick.
Who Rick? Which Rick?
Rick Warner.
Rick Warner, the car detailer guy.
Yeah,
He's like an awesome person on my Facebook. He likes all my
I
stuff.
love him. He just said hi. We
Hey.
did a video.
Shout out to you, Rick.
Yup, he's detailing this right now.
Okay, what is the name of his company?
His name
Small
is
Business Saturday?
Rick's Auto Detailing Service.
And where's he based out of?
He's based out of Pleasant Valley, Poughkeepsie.
And he's a mobile unit, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so he'll come to you.
No, he's not mobile.
No, he's not mobile?
He's located off
Okay,
of
lad.
44, Route 44, going in the Pleasant Valley from Poughkeepsie. Rick's...
Are we live? Can he see us?
No.
Oh, so he's just winking at us, and he's...
He's Rick the detailer. He's professional auto detailer. Interior, exterior, paint correction, ceramic coating, done by appointment. Auto detailing done right.
Honestly, I've seen this dude's work. He likes to post the pictures on his Instagram.
He's amazing.
He takes an old ass car and makes it look brand new. He gets crazy stains out, bumps, dents, whatever he can work out. It's a night and day difference. Your car will be shiny and awesome.
I would highly recommend giving him some work. He does do gift certificates.
Gift certificates are always awesome for business owners. As a small business owner, gift certificates are like the most amazing thing for my business because, yeah, you might not want the session now, but if I give you a discount on a gift certificate, I have cash in my hand.
Right.
And then you can always use that session down the line. It's like an advancement. And I can't tell you how many times that has helped me and my children. Being a small business owner and a single mother and running my own thing, people prepaying for their weddings when they only have to pay 50% of the retainer, but they know that it's going to be amazing and they're so invested in me being there.
Not only that,
they're just like, here, take it all, and we're going to give you the tip before we even have the service, and then they tip me later. I love you, clients. You're not even clients. You're family.
Your family.
That's how I've run my business model since day one.
Oh, I know.
It's always been about the personal connection.
I'm friends with everyone that I did their weddings. So.
Yeah. Oh, and we've had so much fun. Shout out to my previous brides and grooms and all their awesome families.
Amazing.
I'm sorry I haven't really been around lately, but as you can tell,
reach out for some pickles.
Yeah, reach out to Devon for pickles. Don't reach out to me right now because I'm in a mental crisis and not answering anybody. It's not you. I promise. It's me.
You can come and pick them up. I do deliveries. 16-ounce jars are $5. 32-ounce jars are $10.
And oh my God.
My name on Instagram and my Facebook page is Dees. Apostrophe S.
D-E-E.
No.
D.
Stop. It's D.
Did you change it?
It's D's apostrophe S Garden to Table on Instagram and on Facebook. I also have a website. You can type all of that in without the apostrophe.com and find my website.
I am not the person to listen to when it goes to the business shout-outs. Devon is the detail orient. I am just the fucking blabbermouth.
Right? And we have Baby B's Photography LLC.com over here.
And BBP Art Studios and Happy Hippie Homestead, and I don't even know what else I got out there.
She's got so many. So do I. Yeah. But
the main one is Baby B's Photography. Oh, back to her pickles. We stopped over the other night at Devon's at like 10 o'clock at night, me and Andy. And we had to go down into her basement just to break open some jars of pickles.
We did. We were showing robots. And
I literally just got the chills. My taste buds just tingled.
I make bread and butter with onions.
Oh my god! And it's got like the perfect amount of. It's like sweet bite. There it is,
but
and then it's
got,
the
like,
crisp,
the tartness and the crisp,
and the onions in it. Oh,
I make a garlic.
Didn't you bring me some pickles, bitch?
I almost did. I have a jar in my truck right now, but they're jalapeno.
No, I can't do the jalapeno. No.
We had the jalapeno dill.
Oh, yeah? And he ate that and he was like, "Ooh, man."
They are spicy. If you like jalapenos strong, to the point.
If you're sick and you can handle that kick,
that will
open up your sinuses and allow you to breathe again.
I haven't tried the horseradish dill.
You haven't tried it?
No, I don't eat my own supply. I eat my supply when people offer.
Never get high on your own supply. Never get the munchies on your own pickles.
Don't get the munchies on your own pickles. Do not.
When I go to do the garden stand, so I'm going to be putting like a flower/garden stand out front.
Yeah.
I'm in a residential area, so it'll be a very small station. I'm debating on whether doing a pay as you can. Or like a certain price.
Out there.
Well, I'm going to do it that way. I don't have the cameras up, whatever. So it's like an honorary system. But
you have them write down what it is.
It might be like a pay what you can type thing.
And they put the
like
money
if you can give me $1 for 3 tomatoes, cool. Come pick your tomatoes.
Well, yeah, no, that's what you write.
You know what I mean?
You do 3 tomatoes for $1. You can set up baskets.
Like, oh, that's what I'm going to do.
Right?
So you'll have your pre-pick.
Also do like, okay, the one lady, Salt Point Farms. Love that lady. I traded pickles for stuff, for bars of soap, but she also has a garden. And it was like 25 cents an ear of corn.
Yeah.
I only wanted 3, but I still gave her the $1.
The $1, yeah.
You know
and I do that too. Like, you stop at a farm stand, and it's like, if I don't have the change, like, we went and we got that wood. You remember the wood down the road from my house?
But you could also do, like, 6 ears of corn for, like, $1. You know what I mean?
My thing is I want to make it so that I can have people schedule their own time to come pick in the garden.
That too.
And I don't necessarily want to pre-pick baskets and baskets of food that are going to sit out on the roadside.
No, I get that.
So I might just do like an honorary system where like come pick what you want and pay what you can.
And weigh it.
You weigh it out and you just make a ledger. If you got to give me $5 for 5 pounds worth of food.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Don't be greedy. Don't be stingy. Don't be coming to take it from the rest of the people. This is just to help me and my children start to become more self-efficient. And then whatever starts to re-ripen on the vine that I'm not necessarily selling, I'm going to be turning into dried or tinctures or cans, or I'm going to be making things. I'm going to have a medicinal garden. Yep. I'm going to have a flower plot of edible plants. I'm eventually going to have the mushroom fields, so you can come pick your own mushrooms.
You could also do flowers.
I'm doing all the flowers. The fresh cut flowers, I have over 86 different varieties. I'm not doing the bulbs this year because I'm like, I'm already overwhelming myself with everything that I want and need to do. So the bulbs will go in next year, but I will be reaching out.
In fall.
Yeah, I will be reaching out to local florists, and again, with that app, I want to be able to set it up so people can either schedule their time or pre-order.
Yes.
So, like, if you want a specific arrangement, or your wedding's coming up, or your baby shower's coming up, and you need, 5,000 or...
This is why you got to come to my house for one of these podcasts. Because I can sit there on the computer and we could have done this.
But
look into your options.
What do you mean?
Because a couple of the websites that I have designed, you can do that. And
yeah.
you can actually have an app too, and it'll
So
notify
so
you.
we could do so I'll come over next time and we'll do like a tutorial type
Well,
thing.
next week's episode, this is the commercial for this one.
Ooh, hey.
Ready? We're gonna, with our bong, here we'll turn it.
My happy little hippie bone.
We gotta,
Wait, hold on, I gotta go back to back with you.
we gotta pose.
I look fucking ridiculous. This is that tired depression. Kind of starting to come out of it. The more I talk about my gardens and my flowers,
Right?
I'm getting excited.
So, we were getting back into the whole gardening thing.
Yep.
And being self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Where was I? We went into commercial.
We did go into commercial.
Anyway, we're gonna hopefully be more self-sufficient and can and freeze dry. And you want to have people. Oh, we could work on this at my house. But next week, that's where we were getting at. Next week's episode will be from Colorado. Eileen will be videoing in. We'll have a new guest. We'll have Ambitrosity on the pod. Yeah, some ambies.
It's some ambies in here. You guys are gonna love Amber, man.
Woo!
I've only hung out with Amber physically, I think, once, and maybe like talked to her on the phone
A bunch of times.
like a handful of times when she's in Devon's presence.
Yeah.
But like, I love her, and I love how much she loves you, and I love how
amazing.
they have an amazing bond.
Right?
And like, some bitches are like, you can't be friends with my best friend, and I'm over here like, Devon's got best friends and I got best friends. And we're best friends. We're the longest, oldest best friends.
This is it.
I'm the oldest best friend, bitches. Just remember
that. Right? You get scoop in my life, but no. Eileen wins. Here comes Ambi. Woo! Ambi is fucking... we're on 18 years of friendship.
Just amazingness.
Just craziness.
But no, I love it because she's always there to uplift you and support you and love you unconditionally.
And I do the same to her.
Exactly.
Because she needs it too.
Like even Marianne. How long have you and Marianne been friends?
Ooh, 12 years now.
Yep. So it's like, I haven't physically hung out with Marianne, I don't think.
No.
Like at all.
No.
But like, I was always happy and excited to hear about her through you and your friendship and your bond and the nonsense that's going on in both your lives. It's like a nice little energy eco field that we create off of each other.
And now we have the bitches group.
Yeah.
And we always ragging on her.
Yeah.
Ragging on each other.
Oh,
oh, is it lightning round?
No, not lightning round. Not lightning round. You ready for this?
What is it?
Princess Glitter Sparkles.
What?
Did you post the picture?
Oh, I posted the one picture of Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
With the motorcycle and all the sparkles.
Yeah.
I did.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're making patches. Okay, so we are trying to brand ourselves. If you have anything that you would want personally, we have a #1 fan shirt being made.
And we're sending it to England.
Yes, to the UK.
To our first and only like real fan that tuned into the podcast and stayed with us during our first live the whole time.
Always checking up on us.
Yeah.
Your mental health, we're here for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you reached out to me the other day. I told you that I am always here. Eileen is
I'm always
here
too.
You follow our personal accounts now. Please. Mental health is no joke, and you are not alone. No. We might be here.
And you might be there, but like I just said, I've never met these other chicks in person or maybe hung out with them once or twice, but like, it's the support system, and we're here to be your support system too.
Yes, we are friends. Don't worry about that. You always have a friend in need. You got a friend in me. Toy Story, look it up.
Andy.
Andy. Anyway, we are looking to brand. We were looking at getting regular pins, circle pins.
And then Devon was also like the enamel pins.
But we're gonna probably hold off on that
Yeah.
unless we do a GoFundMe for them.
Yeah. Well, realistically, when it comes down to us being able to do this, we want to be able to give back to the viewers. We want to be able to give giveaways. We want to be able. Devon's gonna print out some stickers.
Yup.
So like if we're out in public and we see somebody and they know us, we can just be like, "Oh, thank you so much. Here's a sticker or a pin." Like I know like we go to swap meets or something like that.
Yep.
And like you have the pin, you switch your pin with somebody, or you go to like a rave or a festival or something,
I go to
and you have your
Robots.
beads. We should do a yelling into the void beads.
Yelling into the void beads.
Like let's exchange friendship bracelets.
Oh man, we're gonna have arts and crafts here soon, ladies and gentlemen. We already were gonna have a pin party, but Eileen wants to make bracelets for all of you.
Why not?
Do ankle bracelets.
Yep. We'll make friendship ankle bracelets, and I'll be a weirdo and fucking braid my hair into it for you.
Ew.
No, maybe I won't go that far.
No, that will not happen. Do not worry.
Who was it?
No human parts of the body will be used.
Unless you're paying extra.
Oh. That's a DM, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, and then we made a biker patch.
Yep.
Which is the Dazed and Confused.
Yep, Dazed and Confused. We're going to do a biker shoot. I got myself a motorcycle last year. Devin thinks I'm crazy, but I'm just saying midlife crisis.
Yeah, it's a little early for that,
I
though.
drove... No, it's not. My parents died in their 60s. I'm 30. We're there.
All right.
This is my midlife. I got my nipples pierced and put on a motorcycle within 2 months. Like... Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Right? So.
But yeah,
anyway.
so look forward to that.
Anybody wants to teach me how to ride a motorcycle? I know how to ride a motorcycle, but I need to learn the rules of the road. Put it that way. I grew up on dirt bikes with her cousin, our best friend.
How to drive with the pack, run with the pack.
Shit like that. And I know I have an awesome old groom, Jerome, and he's offered. I have a couple other people like that I've known for years offer. Maldoon.
My dad.
I asked Maldoon. Maldoon's like, he was done after his accident. He's like, yeah, nah.
Maldoon. And I was actually earlier, I was thinking about that. I was like, this bitch is always talking about Maldoon. Do you remember Maldoon?
I remember Maldoon.
And I'm like, no. Like, she's gonna ask me, do you remember Maldoon? And I'll be like, no.
You don't remember the dude with the ponytail?
No.
Jason used to make fun of him and say, Stoke Maldoon.
and here you go, on your tangent of, do you know Maldoon? No, I just told you I don't know Maldoon.
So Maldoon, my mom divorced my dad. They were both crackheads. She had a seizure on the floor one day. He walked in, looked at her, and just walked back out the back door. I went into the kitchen. She was like, I have to get up. So she stopped doing drugs. And then she switched to alcohol.
Is Frankie coming up?
No, the dogs would go crazy.
No, I was going to say, are you inviting him up?
Oh, do you want me to text him and be like, come upstairs?
Be like, hey, we're having a podcast. You want to join?
Oh, come in and get on this.
About to light this joint.
So anyway, back to Maldoon.
Maldoon is now the boyfriend after Laura's.
No, so my mom had like a couple of drunken assholes from the bar in between all that. And then she met Maldoon.
Yeah.
At the fucking Hotel Inn.
Oh. Stellar place.
So he liked to drink. And he's kind of an asshole. And she was an asshole. And throughout my whole life, I just thought that he was just like this selfish, cheating, disgusting piece of shit. He always put Mercedes ahead of me. But they all did that. She was always the little girl. They always favored her for everything. They bought everything for her. They did everything for her. I was getting in trouble for the shit that she did. I was getting blamed for the shit that she did. Like, anyway, Maldoon. He was with my mom for like a long time. He lived over with us in the greenhouse.
Okay.
And then he came over here. And his best friend lived in this neighborhood. So, like,
he was always here.
He lived here. He moved in with my mom.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that he was paying her rent when he lived here.
Oh.
So he was paying her like $1,500 or some shit to live
Jesus Christ.
here. And back then, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, your mom was fucking raking.
Yeah.
Man.
So my mom helped him set up an electrician business. She helped him get the van set up and got him rolling on that and all this shit. So my mom was a violent drunk. She'd get drunk and want to stab people. She must have stabbed this dude like 3 or 4 times. So one night I'm home with my sister. We're sleeping.
Did you text him?
No, I didn't. I'm home with my sister. We're sleeping. And
Open it up.
all of a sudden my mom comes home and she's like freaking out. She's shit-faced. And like Muldoon comes barreling through the door fucking about 15 minutes later, not even. So I guess her recollection and what she always told us when we were growing up was that he was hitting on some 19-year-old at the bar and he had been cheating on her, he had been cheating on her with the 19-year-old.
Oh.
So I guess what happened that night was the 19-year-old was there.
He's still here.
And, we're podcasting. And she had come over to say hi. Now, this 19-year-old was best friends with his best friend's daughter. So, it was like...
Very weird of a situation.
It would be like Muldoon.
Yeah.
Or Muldoon would be Uncle Bill trying to sleep with me.
Yeah, that's
Ew,
gross.
gross and creepy. Or like your dad trying to sleep with me.
Yeah, that's
Ew,
gross.
gross and creepy, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's where I'm like, ew, he's fucking disgusting. Why would he do that to you all these years? So apparently this girl came up to him at the bar. My mom saw that. She got all jealous. She went and sat down at the other end of the bar, started drinking with the old drunk that's always there, Al. So she gets belligerent. She starts making a scene. The bartender tells her to chill the fuck out. She starts cursing her out, kicks her out. So they literally physically ripped her out the bar and went to go push her out into the parking lot. My mom told me that it was him.
Lay down. Come here.
Who ripped her into the parking lot by the neck.
Oh.
And him who told her to get the fuck up out the bar and blah, blah, blah. We're going home. You're too drunk, blah, blah, blah. So she said that he ripped her out the hair, or out the bar by her hair and by her neck. So she went to go turn and like swing and she had her motorcycle helmet on her arm.
Yeah.
And she beat him in the face with it. And he went back and she ran back inside and she called a cab and she left. And then I guess he finally came to and came home and he's bleeding and fucking like can't get in the house.
Come here, come here, come here.
He's okay with them.
Yeah.
Rona, enough! So my recollection was this dude. Shh, lay down. We're podcasting.
Lay down.
She's like, I love you so much, Mr. Frankie.
The podcast.
You're getting in the
We're in the
podcast.
cast. We're in the
Frankie's
cast.
here.
We have a guest.
I'm
It's
from-
Frankie.
I'm from the downstairs dwelling.
He lives in
Yeah.
my dungeon.
I am in the dungeon.
You can hear it.
Before I sit my fat ass on it.
Go ahead.
Oh, dude.
This is Frankie,
how you
everybody.
doing?
What up?
This is
Yelling
the thing
into
that
the void.
I'm fucking all about the. Let's go. I am all about the
I gotta
casting.
put this on because she's gonna get it.
You know,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is one of those things that I really want to do for a long time.
Podcasting. Frankie
Hi,
is a
how you doing?
comedian. He likes to do stand-up.
I love open mic.
Oh, you
There
got
you
what?
go.
You got a joke for us, for our viewers?
Listen, comes on demand.
Oh, ready, ready. I got a joke for you then.
What do you got?
Okay, Eileen, you heard this, so shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's 2 tampons walking down the street. Why didn't they wave to each other?
Tails wearing empty.
Because they were both stuck up twats.
Sick, dude. That is one of those jokes that you just have to explain.
Right?
But unless you're a retard. R word.
Yeah.
You
No
know,
Unless you're
R words.
special.
We got, dude, yeah. Unless you're on a spectrum.
Yup.
You know, that's where it
I'm
comes
on
from.
a spectrum. My kids
Spectrum.
are on spectrums. I'm a happy little warlord.
Are you TikToking while
No,
we're doing
my fat
Yeah.
ass don't
Cass?
get it.
Yeah, we are.
Dude,
We're doing everything. We're checking it
casting
out.
and podcasting and just like TikToking at the same time?
Yeah,
I have no
we're
idea.
doing it all.
I don't.
We got
We could even go live if you wanted to. Right now, I'm recording.
I know, I appreciate this.
I'm recording.
We might have to cut some of these segments.
Oh, no, no.
You know, Shane Gillis is one of my
Who's that?
Shangulus.
Shangulus?
No, not one word. Shangulus. Oh, very much so, Shangulus.
Get into kiss.
Oh, I get to like the. Hello, dog.
She wants to breathe into
Rona, I know.
Corona always wants to breathe into the void.
The dogs love me. Hello, dog.
Anyway, did you have anything you wanted to yell? We spoke about relationships earlier.
Fuck Volkswagens!
Oh, you heard it here and you heard it now.
It's just waiting on the parts.
Still.
Fucking.
Well, the snow.
Well, but I woke up to synthetic snow. You know what? Fuck weather.
Go ahead, yell into the void.
Fuck weather! Alright, so literally, I was just down the street getting gas, and the snow was falling with styrofoam. This isn't real snow.
I saw that at Andy's
I have a picture of the fuck. I was
I'm
picking the
touching it,
fuck.
I'm playing with
It's
it,
not
what is that
fucking
about?
real.
It's fucking, hail.
No.
It's not.
No.
It's not hail.
It literally, I was taking it and
Dog,
holding it, and it wasn't
here,
melting.
do you want to talk?
I don't know what was wrong with it.
Another TikTok?
I was like, Andy, what is this? He's like, it's snow. I was
Dude.
like, it's little balls of I
Dude.
don't know what.
Hold on. Rona,
I am a
down.
conspiracy theorist. I do not feed into other people's
I
conspiracies.
love the
only my own.
mics, dude.
Lay down.
Rona!
All right.
Stop! No.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm so glad to be doing this with you. I met you in the driveway the other night,
Right?
and we were like, yo,
It's
dude.
actually a
Yo,
thing.
dude.
Yo,
And that was it.
We were talking.
It's
Now I'm
fucking.
sick because I suck at this.
It's styrofoam.
Grapple well?
Grappe.
Grapple is soft, small pellets of snow. Say that 5 times fast.
Soft, small, spell.
3 great geese.
I'm not gonna be able to do it once.
They sort of look like
Dude, it's
little
kinda cool.
styrofoam balls. They're quite fragile and easily That's not
Fragile.
what it was.
Fragile.
They did. I was literally rolling them and they were sticking together.
was
like a
insane.
putty.
I have a video.
I like how you're like, fuck Volkswagen while wearing a Honda.
Gang, gang, son.
But that's what it
Gang,
looks like.
Gang, gang.
For show, dogs.
Right? Where's those 90s Civics?
Oh, I have one.
Oh,
Look at the fucking snow.
I know, it's driving.
It doesn't make
That's
any
what that is,
sense.
though. That's what that is.
That's what it is.
Look at this shit.
That's what it is.
What?
I was driving through, bro.
That's not what I saw at Andy's house.
It was like, what's going on in Northeast right now? We don't need any of this styrofoam snow. I want a bright sunny day for my parts to be delivered and go fix my Volkswagen with 317,000 miles on it.
I think DJ wanted to put on his fucking
Oh.
rims.
So we've
Thank
had
you
a
for doing
previous
that.
podcast about this,
my
and now
mom-
we have
hey,
a man here.
My mom's calling.
You want to
Should
do
we
that?
answer it? Yeah, let's put on the cast. Hello?
Did you call me?
Hi.
No.
Oh, that must have been from before. Okay.
Did you clean the... Do you have any more Chrome notifications?
Mm-mm.
Oh, who's the man?
I love you.
I know you do.
All right.
How's the toilet doing? Did you flush it yet?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, go flush it.
No, I'm not doing it until I go buy a different toilet brush, one that I could throw out.
What? Just throw that one out and get another one.
Mm-mm.
If it's yellow.
It's all right.
All right. Love you.
Love you more.
Andy
Love
tried,
you mostest. Mwah. Bye.
Adios, muchachos.
Andy tried to tell me that it was gross
Dude.
that I don't flush my toilet.
Fuck out of
And
here.
I'm like, bro, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Dude.
I also don't
I'm sorry.
flush my
at
toilet
house-
paper.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
And she's like, what's wrong with the toilet? And I'm like,
it's
that's
old.
the fucking valve going to the water supply.
Yeah.
And then when I took the lid off and I looked and it was all, for years she blamed me for this.
What?
She's like, the fucking toilet's black.
It's all mold.
No.
What?
It's iron.
Oh.
Because they don't stay on top of the water
The
softener.
water softener.
So,
You get that at the works cleaner?
did you ever understand this? Let me explain something to you, brother.
Brother.
I'm pulling a fucking Hulk Hogan. You gotta stay on top of the solar salt. If you don't want the monkey egg smell, now we have town water there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have town water here, right? No,
well.
we're well.
But we
We're
have a
well
soft
done.
well. The water here is like good. I like
Kinda.
the way that it tastes.
The water heater is kind of good because when I go to take a shower,
It's like you burn.
I'm cold. No. No.
Oh, well, you gotta heat up the water.
I
Because it's an
do,
orgasm.
and then it goes away. It's like a 6.
That's why Andy needs to come do this.
I have to take a jail.
Because it's good with a shower. But it's good with a shower up here, but it's not good with a bath. I can't get more than like.
But you're doing a bath for the kids, right?
Yeah, but I can't get more than like 3 inches.
But what happens is you ruin all the water quality. It's gone. The heat is not on.
Yes.
So what happens
Can you
is.
go away? I love you so much.
I
Get
know.
on my face.
Can you not interrupt the podcast?
I'm so invasive. She's a part of it at this point.
At this point.
This is our mascot, Corona.
Rona.
She got her name because we bought her the day before lockdown.
You know, the funniest part is I didn't believe her name was Rona because it was Rue after she yelled like a couple dozen times. Rue, this, that, dickhead, shithead.
Cats and dogs.
Carl's a man. Carl's famous. Carl's famous because I pointed it out. I fucking literally pointed it out, and I was like,
nah,
and then
Carl's famous because that chick posted Carl on there.
that chick posted Carl, and I was like, that's just Carl doing Carl stuff. And then they're like, we need that on a t-shirt immediately. And I was like, I agree. But you know, the fucking
instead of Hoopy Homestead, we're gonna do Carl's cart, and you can come take pictures with Hopewell's Carl famous.
Dude, it'd be really like awesome. But I did tell you what happened the other night, right?
What?
So you brought. So first off,
you sent me the picture.
Hold on. She comes downstairs, knocks on the door. I have no idea who's knocking on my door.
Oh, it was me.
You didn't message me.
Andy
Usually you're like
out of the house, and Carl was trying to come.
So I hear duk, 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 and I'm like,
door.
who's knocking on my door? I don't know anyone that knows that I'm here besides a few selected people that wouldn't knock on my door.
Right.
So I open the door and she's like, cat.
No,
and I'm like,
he's still laying in bed, and he's like, what the fuck? I was like, here, you want Carl?
I was in my boxers. Boxers, no shirt. I'm like, hello? Yeah, I was like, dude, should I grab a gun for this? Like, what's going on here? So she's like, do you want Carl? I'm like, of course I want Carl. So Carl comes in. He makes his home in my bed.
Community Carl, cat.
He's hanging out. Then he moved from, you know what really made me happy? Was he moved from my bed to my chair with my grandfather's coat on it.
That's cool.
And he laid on the coat and he was chilling. He watched the Gran Turismo movie. Don't be hating. It was really cool. And he was the whole time pie-eyed. I'm like, this cat's watching a fucking movie.
Yeah, he does that. He stares at the TV.
So
He'll
smart.
sit outside the window and watch the TV in the living room.
But what happened was...
My cat watches TV, my new cat. You?
Bandit watches TV. You never met Bandit. You never met Bandit. No. Bandit's 16 years old, born on my birthday.
I like Bandit.
My uncle pulled him out from underneath You had a Bandit?
Yeah, El Banditos.
El Bandito.
I used to call him my chalupa.
Oh, my chalupa.
Yeah, because he was like a Chihuahua dog.
See, the cat, we had a mama cat that me and my grandma took care of. Then, on my 21st birthday, under a pallet on the side of my house, Bandit was created. But my uncle picked the other one up and was like, oh, there's fucking kittens under here. And I was like, dude, cool. But like now, and the mom pushed it away, which sucks. R.I.P. whatever that cat was. But left little shithead to be alive. He's 16 years old. He's black and white. And he's cool as fuck. I just saw him today. I was upstairs looking at the toilet. He's like, meow. And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
That's him.
I see him.
Yeah, no, he was down. He was down 14 stairs.
I got a 14-year-old cat.
Yeah.
I got a black tabby.
That's what he is. So wait, hold on. If I'm doing the math correctly, 2017, 2024. What is that? You're better at math than I am. I can tell.
20 is 3 plus 4.
Maybe not.
You said 17?
2017 to 2024.
Okay, it's 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. 7 years? No.
Yeah.
It can't be 7 years.
Yeah, 24, 17.
2017? Wait, no. 2007.
2007.
I'm also
13,
stoned. You should take that.
Is 13 plus 4 is 17 years.
He's 17 years old?
Holy shit. I told
you. Dude, he was downstairs.
He was like, I just want to bring him over for a day. And I was like, you can't do that. He's
I know, and then my friend's telling me to take Oreo.
How old Oreo?
Oreo is like 3.
But Oreo's 3. Oreo's fine.
Should I bring him over?
Like I said, you also have to worry about vet bills and
I don't care about
collars and feeding the thing.
Dude,
it's a responsibility. And then you have to think you don't get home till late at night.
Yeah, but
So the cat's locked in the apartment all day long, not doing anything. He's going to be a crackhead at night. You're not going to
getting
sleep.
tortured by the dog. 94-pound fucking American Bulldog.
At least he has a friend and he's getting
no,
some
he
exercise.
hates this dog. So when he goes away, he takes the dog to doggy daycare. Alright? Dog's at doggy daycare. I'm taking care of the house. That cat is up my ass. He's like, yo, dude, what are we doing now? And he's just so... You saw the picture of me holding him.
It was the same thing that I told Tom, because he wanted
But
Corona, and I'm like, you can't.
I heard him this morning. Was that him yelling?
Yeah.
About the dog?
And then did you hear what I said about the dog?
I could barely... You were like... And I was like...
So...
Stayed out here.
So
What's going on?
Yeah, shit's going down,
when we
dude.
had to get the order of protections and everything done. We did the domestic violence survey
Wait,
and all
should
that.
we not say this online?
No, everything is out in the open about my life.
It's public.
This
Single gone.
we share truth about our history so that
Double
people
Can learn.
and people can understand and people can relate. There might be somebody out there that is like, I am in a really abusive relationship right now. These are the signs, triggers that I need to get out. She didn't see it, but now she knows, and like I can relate to everything that she went through. And then there could be people that are like, oh, I will never talk to my abusive ex. I will never co-parent correctly. I will never do anything. And you see how me and Tom work shit out?
Work shit out.
Exactly.
But I heard yelling and I was like, yep.
So, like, yeah, every
what
once in a while
happens.
we get the whole fucking, like, heated, I'm going to be husband and wife. It comes back. But as he was walking out the door, I was like, look, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so angry.
I heard that part and everything de-escalated and it's just like ski sloped down. And I was like,
You learn how
I
All right.
apologized and I expressed that I knew that I was in the wrong and he did too, and it was good.
by the way,
But the
did you
yelling
get
of the
the
dog-
spare tire for him?
Did he already get it?
I don't know. It was covered in snow the last time I saw it in the front of the driveway.
I don't know because I ended up taking the rims he took off.
The other car.
Imagine you took the...
No, I know.
No, he took the other
He paid me
rims
$30.
off.
I was like, ah, come
So
on,
he
man.
had to have gotten it.
It's not there.
Then he
There's
got
the
it.
bag. You left the bags. Who would take the...
That's my ex-husband. That's why we're not married anymore.
It's like,
Ask
keep it in the
her.
bag. Keep
Ask her.
It's there to not have the bag, like, not there, where you put it in the car, it gets dirty. Like, you put the
No,
bag...
I think he changed
I
the
dub-
tire in the yard. He probably left the old
Huh?
tire here somewhere.
Wait, what? I didn't balance it. Oh, on record.
I didn't balance-
He said change tire. I changed
No,
tire.
if he needs a balance, he'll get a balance.
Hey, we'll know immediately when he drives and he's like, "Brrrr," and I'm gonna be like,
No, but anyway,
Yep.
back to the yelling with the dog.
But we're at 3. We got 3 more minutes, and I gotta cut the post.
And then we
The
go.
pause?
Yeah, the podcast.
That's pretty cool.
The
I like
post.
that. I like that saying.
I gotta get the post.
Dude, we should do this more often.
we
We
can
do
go
it once a
live.
week, and we go live. She's gonna be in
I'm-
Colorado next week. and
Next
we're gonna
week.
do
Colorado?
segment.
Where are you going?
Next week you can sit with Eileen and video in.
Yep.
Oh, dude, me and her have the most epic
Yeah, but I'm
conversation.
saying
She
it's
cleaned my
really
entire apartment in like 10 minutes last night, and I was like, I'm so disappointed in myself as a male. I could not do this in 10 minutes. She was like, yeah,
Needs
throwing
to
us
be a
out.
new segment. We need to hit the record for a new thing. All right, that's it. We're wrapping up. Yelling into the void with Devon and Eileen and special guest Frankie.
How you doing? I'm not Italian at all.
Oh wait, do the sign.
Oh, so
Do
okay,
you catch it?
we can do the lightning round real quick. What is Eileen's phone percentage at?
5.
Oh.
5. We have a 5%, and I'm gonna say 2.
I'm gonna say 86.
Oh God.
It's
Giving myself
dead.
some room. 14.
14. Frankie wins the round.
How you doing?
I love you.
Special guest me.
Our
I'm trying to do my
special
best.
word today is
Oh.
Piece up, 8 town down.
penis.
What was it? I
I thought you were
Like,
doing piece up, 8 town
I
down.
like
Your
your penis.
penis.
Apparently, you like
Thank
dick.
you.